Yay.
This is the one I just caught.
Alright, doing a quick audio test. Alright, doing a quick audio test.
Hello.
Hello,
Alright,
bear.
doing a quick audio test.
Hello.
Hello,
Alright.
bear.
This is Sasha.
Sasha.
Hello, Sasha.
You get the reference if you know.
I
Right.
brought this one over from Sword and Shield.
Oh,
That's a unique color.
Yeah.
that's its shiny.
Ah, okay. I kind of
Well,
like
if
it.
we're really gonna go all mystery dungeon here.
Hello. Hey guys, welcome back to Twitch. Welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with the Indigo Disc DLC, everyone. I am here with Mech as well as Rio.
I already
Hello.
said hello.
Well, I guess if we're all doing it. I am now El Tigre.
Yo.
Yeah, Cell helped him out the other day.
Yeah,
That is a good shiny.
but yeah, so
Fun,
our
fun fact, you can press the minus button to hide the GUI.
That's right.
Also, something exclusive to the leader. If you look at me, something exclusive that the leader can do. You fell off, didn't you?
Yes.
Where'd it go?
It went over the wall. You
Well.
guys need to fetch it. You guys need to fetch it. I can't leave.
I'm gonna swap my Pokemon real quick.
Let's see. Where did it go?
It went into the polar biome.
Ah, there it
Pokemon
is.
may or may not have been splashed with a coat of paint.
Ah, I was so close.
Uh-oh. It went to the water.
Oh. Right, that's what I forgot to bring. I forgot I was gonna bring a Lugia because I don't want
Ah,
to.
I got in. Yes.
So that's what a shiny Deoxys looks like.
It's not an appealing shiny, but it's not a bad shiny
Yeah.
for the most part.
Oh, I just remembered something I wanted to have you look at. Let me just try to find it again.
I'm gonna go to Port Marinada to do some auctions real quick. Don't mind me.
Okay.
I did, in fact, forget a Lugia in the Pokemon home. Maybe, I think. That's yeah, I did. Yeah, because Alpha Sapphire.
Maybe it was one of these. No. Okay, this isn't exactly what the thing I was gonna have you look at was, but it's still hilarious.
Alright then. Let's take a look at it then.
What in the?
He's like, please get off! It's like,
That's
you're a
seriously-
big
The
bird
caption
for
is-
a reason.
Jon Stewart is crushed by Big Bird as Prairie Dawn watches in horror. And then there's the thing above that.
Big black cocks. Big black cocks.
Come on, I know it's in here somewhere.
No way.
Oh, gosh.
No way.
What's the no way for?
Thing at the auction. I don't know if it's post game. But it is something I am very interested in, with me having helmets and all that.
Oh, I forgot I need to switch. Well, maybe it can get caught in, like, the first Pokeball.
I mean, it's not like as if it's gonna do much damage. Dark is immune to Psychic.
Okay, I caught him.
You're gonna have to do the dex readings. I'm trying to find something.
No problem. Let's see. Duo Decision?
Duosion.
Duosion. Since they have two divided brains, at times they suddenly try to take two different actions at once. That sucks.
Oh, that is half my money! I'm really hoping it's worth it.
Oh, come on. I know it was here a while ago.
That's what I don't. It does not look the best by any means, but I will be rocking this.
Okay. Seal. The proportions on his head is very hard.
Protrusions.
Protrusion is
Porpoises.
on
porpoises.
on his head is very hard. It is
Yeah,
used for
protrusion.
bashing through thick ice.
What's that? Grab. Go to grab that. I wish the auctions didn't get so expensive. Oh, that's a nightmare. I'm going up against the elderly.
That's something you can't. That's something you just don't hear out of context.
I gotta fight the elderly for a rock.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, these battles kind of are when the kid gloves are off.
I will be right back.
They use competitive level strategy. Maybe I posted it here? Okay, not what I was looking for, but I think it's still hilarious.
Eh. Alright, let's take a look.
Hi, Herbert. Hi, Herbert.
Okay. A good fart never hurts anyone. Let's see. I don't think I caught this one.
Oh, Trumbeak?
Definitely haven't caught it then.
I'm back. I was trying to find something to snack on. Forgot I had something in here.
It's fine.
Ah. Oh.
DLC stuff.
I posted that to both the voice chat call area and out of context.
I'm coming back to the disc.
Okay.
The Indigo disc.
The secrets of the Indigo disc.
I thought they were the
What did
secrets
you-
of Area Zero.
What'd you do to Donkey Kong?
This happened years ago.
I'm scared.
Turnbeak. It flies around using 100 different cries in various ways to declare its territory to others. Okay. Okay, the way that beak was weird.
What do you mean? The fact that it was able to bend?
Yeah.
Hey Mac, I'm standing next to Dialga. Look at what's on my head.
Yeah, I know about that.
I don't see you.
I'm coming over. I think I know where you are. That isn't all creamy. We're on the other side of that water area.
Come on, where the hell is this?
I think just outside of render distance.
I see ya.
Failing to climb up. Ow.
Is that a scuba?
Found it!
Yeah, that's a...
Not just any scuba helmet. It's got ties to Groudon.
Huh.
You can look now.
Oh dear. Here we go, guys.
This is the Team Magma helmet from Oraz.
What? Oh, that's an image. I don't know how to take that.
Do I look like I need your power? Nano machines, Bob? Oh, fuck no, not Detroit! Look, Farmer Pickles, I am forklift certified now. God fucking damn it, Travis! Hey girl, you must be the son, because holy fuck, I'm on fire! Somebody call Fireman Sam! The house smells every time you take a shit. I love Tesco's. Travis, we've got to store up all the potatoes. Among Us Sussy Bucker 420 Cringe FNAF Compilation 2022. Say, Travis, are you ready to go on the yearly purge? Gee, Travis, I've been looking all over Farmer Pickles' field and I still can't find who asked. I still can't find why you have to capitalize every single word in your sentence. The Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race. Travis, I'm using an AK-47 and I want to shoot down those pesky crows from eating Farmer Pickles' patched fields. Spuds on the job! Spuds on the job, Bob! Yo, dudes, the farm is pretty chill. Maybe you can join it or something. I don't know. We should take Bobsville and push it somewhere else. Farmer Pickle said I could use his gun. Look out, crows. Here comes Spud, the Supreme Scarecrow. We can't fix this, Bob. We played God, and look what happened. Bob, please don't nail me to the cross. Hey, Spud Goodman here. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do. I do too. My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308 Negro Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico 87104. And this is my confession.
Wow.
Hey, Bob. Give me that cake, Bob, and no one will get hurt. Spuds on the job! I'll fucking do it again. God may forgive you for your sins, but I won't. Hippity hoppity. Get off my property! What are you doing on my farm? That scout is a spy! Hey, Bob, look what I found in the garage. Have you heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Listen here, pal. You're gonna leave this farm, or else I'm gonna make you leave with this here AK-47. Sorry, Farmer Pickles. Oh God, there's blood everywhere, Farmer Pickles! Hello, Mr. White. Even now, the evil seed of what you've done germinates within you. Prop war! Cock, I broke Travis. Bob, I fucking had it. I can't keep hearing it all day, Bob. You can't fix me, Bob. I'm never gonna get any bitches. They told me to touch grass. My ass is full of that shit. Where are my bitches at, Bob? Can you fix that? Can you get Scoop here to dig them up for me? Cause I'm done. Bob, I need to borrow Crunch and several metal shields. I'm gonna ask you one more time, Bobby. What happened in Tiananmen Square in 1989? Bob the Builder has pissed me off for the last time. I'm gonna destroy that motherfucker's work and the town until it's all burnt down to the ground. It's not about being on the job, Bob. It's about the Mets, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go. Get a home run, baby. Let's go, Mets.
Wow. What?
I'm in a battle with a crab.
Okay. Hello. Did it just fall off the cliff? Oh no, it's right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Not buddies went bad.
Oh man.
Or not necessarily bad, but they're stale.
Guys, wait up. I can only go so fast. Ah, fuck, I fell into the water.
Let's see what this one is.
Yeah,
I caught that one.
You'll type by Brava.
Ooh. Ignore the shiny sound. That was my phone.
Yeah, Scarlet and Violet don't have a shiny notifier.
Yeah. Be interesting if you could upgrade to one.
Oh, by the way, I was going to mention that I might need to take over for voicing Carmen.
Why is that?
More so for pacing reasons.
Okay.
Grimer, the sludge Pokemon, a lowland form. They store their toxins within their bodies, so unlike Grimer from other regions, they don't smell bad even up close.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Excuse me. I think I found the crystal you ran into.
Yeah, probably. Okay, I already caught you.
Yeah, Zangoose is from the mainland decks.
I couldn't remember from which is which.
Remember, you can hold down the
Ooh, that
ZL
hurt.
button and it will let you know. I'm a bit mixed on how they handle Darkest Lariat.
How so?
It used to have dark element, like with the battle effect. There was a reason why it was called Darkest Lariat.
I get you.
Now it's just a fire spin.
Okay, this is Alex's. That's a tiny bird.
Oh, that's the thing that Trumbeak you found in the den evolves into. Or evolves from. It'd be kind of weird if you evolved and you got smaller.
Yeah. What the? Oh, that's one of you guys, isn't it? I was gonna say, I was like, something's wrong with this Execute. But it's like,
Pinky Peck, the woodpecker Pokemon.
This is what
You
Shiny
can-
Execute looks like.
Using its beak to strike 16 times per second, its open holes even the hardest of trees. I had one on my team in Moon, and I named it Pearl.
huh.
Yes, it was because of Steven Universe. What about it?
Nothing really. I can see it.
Yeah. Angular. Also, do you notice what the leitmotif for this song is?
He hasn't played any of the Gen 5 games.
Dang.
I was gonna say, I wouldn't know
He
right
missed
offhand.
out on Gens 5 through 7.
Fell down the cliff, oh no.
Of course, he used Protect.
Hey Rio, do you think maybe you could do a couple of auto battles?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Oh, that's you!
Yeah, don't give it away. Well, that was unfortunate. He could have easily caught that Chikorita.
Did I kill one or did you?
No, I did.
Oh.
It doesn't notify if anyone killed what. That... I was trying to avoid that one. Like, it only does the auto battle notifications for yourself.
Yeah. I'm not exactly looking where I'm going.
There we go.
There's another Chikorita, it looks like.
Charmander's evolving.
Charmander's evolving!
Oh!
Charmander!
The flame Pokemon, when it swings its brutal tail, the temperature around it raises higher and higher, tormenting its opponents. Why do I sound like Crusher from the Donkey Kong Country cartoon?
Good question. Since I've got the deck entry for Charizard, which is good, let's switch you out with that. Alright, so where is this Chikorita? I see it.
It is not effective at all, but I just love running around as this thing. I'm gonna wait till you're out of that battle, because I want you to see what Kyurem looks like when it goes into one.
Chikorita, the leaf Pokemon. It loves to bask in the sunlight. It uses the leaf on its head to seek out warmer places.
Wow. That's interesting.
The way the tubes shoot out and start lighting up, I love it!
That is a really neat design, actually.
Hang on, I want to see if it looks like I'm gonna hug it.
Looks like you're about to flip and dive your claws into it. That's what it looks like.
But yeah, I was doing some auto battles, and I caused him to think that I was one of the wild Pokemon, because this is one that shows up around here.
Yeah. Chikorita exploded!
No. Okay, I'm just reminded of the... Have you seen those videos, like those shorts that have the starter Pokemon being served up restaurant style?
No, I have not.
I vaguely remember it.
I remember they did one for Chikorita, and that just.
Wow.
They've done
You
it
have
for
a little
Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. I do not know why it cut off part of the sentence in that stream of yours.
I do not know either.
I'm not a clue.
Yeah.
Gotta help weaken it.
I think it's moving. Like it's
I
slightly
don't know.
sliding backward. Oh hey, an L item. Pretty feathered.
Ooh.
Thank God we
I
can't
want Barry.
battle each other.
Oh, that would be fun.
I mean, like, we'd have the they can't. I'm saying like we can't auto battle each other on accident.
Right.
Yeah.
See, it slid. It slid. It
No.
slid on my end. Wait, if you're immovable. Okay, for a second there, I thought Several Edge was immovable either.
Also, this Executor.
Metagross running looks funny.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna swap out real quick. Ugh. Don't get around to catching it just yet.
Don't worry. If for some reason it still won't get caught, you don't have to worry about that.
I kind of want to make sure that I have this sent out before you chuck a ball.
All right. I'll wait.
All right. Rio, continue to attack as the Executor.
Alrighty.
Pfft.
Gotta go
Oh.
for the neck.
I thought you were going with. I thought you were still gonna be Metagross. That kind of ruins the thing I was gonna do.
Oh. I can go back to Metagross. Oh, hello, Metagross.
I don't even see it anymore.
Oh, wow.
Fozzie is so tiny!
Oh, wow.
And
Well,
this isn't the Oras event one either.
Mine is.
That is so weird. To have
But
two
yeah,
different size Metagross.
The Executor on my screen's just completely gone.
Oh, it's still right here for me. I guess if ever there was an example of size differences.
Careful, we might destroy the Pokeball.
That'll never happen. Not like Eternatus broke one in half in Sword and Shield.
And it's not the only legendary to do that either. We were synced up for a moment.
The moment could not last. Actually, I wonder. Oh! Headbutt him!
This is how Metagross uses cut. A software error occurred!
What?
And right as the critical catch happened.
Oh.
Well, that might explain why I could not see the Executor, but you guys could.
Yeah. Executor.
Executor used special rend, it was super effective.
Coconut Pokemon.
It swings its long neck like a whip and smacks its head into opponents. This makes Executor itself a little dizzy too. You know what they say, nobody ever wins with a headbutt.
Except when they do.
Yep. Group has been disbanded.
I think one of you guys might need to be the host.
I will be. Let me just get...
Alrighty.
There we go. Okay, Pokeportal.
Back up. I could hear the creak of my chair.
You sure that wasn't my back?
This isn't your back.
I don't know, my back sounds about as creaky.
Whatever you say, Primordial Soup. Oh, right. I don't think we ever explained that to Chris.
What's that?
Rhea was originally 3 in the womb.
Yeah. The other two died. We became one again.
Three what?
He was a triplet. His mom managed to fall forward. I think she tripped. And doing that caused...
Tripped on a wet sidewalk and got hit by a bus.
And doing that caused 2 of the 3 embryos to fuse into him.
No, it was them dying and then reabsorbed them.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, so you're 3 people in one? What? Like, that was really throwing me off so badly. It's like, I'm no scientist, analyst, or DNA analyst or whatever, but it's like, I'm pretty sure that's not a possible scenario? Or is it?
I mean, there was a case of somebody who was born with their twin inside of them.
That's a scary thought. All right, set up.
Life is scary.
I'll have to find that image so that way you could have it for the highlights. But yeah, man with twin living inside him. Sanju Bhagat's stomach was once so swollen he looked 9 months pregnant and could barely breathe. Living in the city of Nagpur, India, Bhagat said he felt self-cautious his whole life about his big belly.
Boy. Pardon me.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense why a couple of this would be on the... On second thought, I don't think I'm gonna send the image. I forgot that some of the results have something that caused safe search to be filtered on.
Ah,
Eternatus jump scare.
Jump where?
I said jump scare.
Jump scare where?
probably referring to
Mech?
jumping scare me.
Do you think maybe we should continue with the story?
Probably be a good idea, yeah.
Which destination are we gonna go for?
That
The
would
coast.
be... Yeah, the coast. Let's see. You are where? Right here.
And it's a good thing that I helped to unlock the central plaza for you, because not only does it help out with getting all of us in the terrarium together, but it's also required to go over there as part of the story.
Right. Wait, I've got this one?
It's an alt
It's
form.
Oricorio.
I don't remember having this one, so...
It's an alt form of the yellow one.
Ah, that's why.
There's a it's not like a regional form and where it has okay, it is kind of like a regional form, but it
Complicated?
there are items that you could purchase at Delibird Presents called nectars. If you give one to an Oricorio, it will change its type. If you give it red nectar, it'll be ballet pattern. Wait, not pattern. Actually, yeah, it's ballet pattern. Yellow would be pom-pom pattern. Right now, you're fighting Pau pattern, and, no, wait, not pattern, yeah, it'd be style. It's ballet for red, pom-pom for yellow, Pau for pink, and Sensu for purple.
Okay.
I did not think Bulbasaur could spawn up here.
Hello. Oh, dear lord.
By the way, that was the Pokemon that Cell was talking about catching to name Kyrie.
That makes sense. The flowers and stuff.
It's a pure fairy type. It's like
Your
flipping.
Koraidon on my screen just jumped back by a mile. Also, I am loud.
No, you're not.
On the stream, I am loud.
Chris might need to adjust the Discord audio.
Let me see.
Like, go over to each of us and see how much the volume is for all of us here.
His was at 100. Yours is just at 90.
You might need to bump them down to 90 like me.
That's what I just did.
Yeah.
Try speaking now. How do you sound?
Test.
Yep. Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Alright.
Boy, this one's stubborn.
Definitely not earning its keep. Yeah, I'll say this much. When I was editing the highlight reels from my end, you were kind of misusing the term of earning one's keep.
How so?
You were using it to describe something that didn't want to go into the ball.
Oh.
Meanwhile, to earn one's keep means to show that they were worth the time and effort that were being put into it. Which is what I was doing when I said that Fuecoco was earning its keep in that one battle, only for you to immediately replace it the next episode. Comfey, the posy picker Pokemon. It uses its vine to pick flowers. The flowers that Comfey attaches to its self-developed healing properties. Why was it that you were laughing, Rio?
Good question.
The top of the deck screen.
What about the top of the deck screen?
There was a hoop overlooking it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Black Cross! Actually, do you want to read any of these, Rio?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You didn't have any trouble finding this place, did you?
It was fine.
Whisper, whisper.
I'm so glad to hear it. Hello, everybody. Shall we get started? Looks like we have a new face here with us today. I'm sure you all enjoy the tropical climb we recreated here at the coastal biome.
That does not sound right in my ear right now. It really doesn't.
It's free real estate, Chris. Just roll.
Oh.
I don't know why I thought of that of all things, but
I don't know either. Oh.
Anyway. I can't even do it now.
It's hard to whenever you're just grinning so hard.
I know. What was that, Rio?
He read that part.
Reading it.
What such species has ever grown exceptionally larger thanks to its in other regions. Thanks to all of the light that it's exposed to here. That's right. Certain species of Pokemon can be completely different in appearance depending on the region. We call this variation a regional form. That brings me to today's task. I'd like each of you to catch one of these Pokemon, specifically an Alolan form Pokemon. When you caught one, come and report it to me. Now get catching.
Funnily enough, we have several of them.
Oh, fun fact. Raichu and Meowth have Alolan forms,
Right.
but they are inobtainable in this game. Yet, I tried this out with my Alolan Raichu Roger, and it still was accepted because it was an Alolan form. It even had special texts dedicated to it.
So I learned something.
What?
Alolan Meowth is in the game, is just not catchable in the game.
Yeah, I just got done saying that.
You can still get one in the game, though.
Why? What?
Max fried now. He's like, what?
So Raichu is the only one that is a transfer only.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Potentially, unless we find out some way to get a Raichu.
Here we go.
Anyways, many of our classes here at Blueberry are practical ones like this. So off you go. Don't overthink it and just do your best for this first class.
I've already achieved this, so no need to worry about that.
Yeah, like you said, you have several.
After this, there's a friend sitting on top of the pagoda.
There's a what?
Or is this a gazebo?
It's one of the two. I know what you're trying to say. Maybe it's no. A terrace would be overlooking something, a cliff style.
Yeah. Or from the side of a house.
Hey,
Did you manage to catch an alolan form Pokemon?
Or actually, no, that'd be a balcony.
Alright, so let's see. Suppose we could either show a golem or... Let's show the Executor.
The main reason why I had you get Golem specifically was so that way you had that reaction thing unlocked.
Oh.
That's what, alright. You have, without a doubt, got yourself an alolan Executor. They say that as Executor grew taller and taller, it outgrew its reliance for psychic abilities. And the power of the sleeping dragon within it awoke. Wait, Blackcross? You've already managed to finish this assignment?
Yep. I was really motivated.
You could say that again.
So battling's not your only talent. Then you've got a knack for catching Pokemon too.
Oh man, Metagross can't fit through here. Hang on, maybe Latios can.
It's easy to see how high level the students must be at
Matter of
Narada
fact, the fact that
Academy.
your Metagross is so small would explain why it can't fit through stuff.
Come again?
Because the base Metagross model is bigger.
Oh. Latios can fit through here.
Yeah, Latios is tiny.
Actually, I checked with the size guru. This is as regular as you can get.
So he's just got an abnormal size.
I guess.
Alright, everyone, gather around. I'm going to speak louder. We are all out of time for the day, so that'll have to be it for this class session. If you manage to catch a Pokemon in time, that'll be your homework. No, wait, that didn't. Whoopsies. If you didn't manage to catch a Pokemon in time, that'll be your homework to complete before our next class. Class dismissed. Guess I'm stuck with homework. So, Blackcross, what do you think of your first class?
It was fun.
Really? That makes me so happy to hear it. Oh, I was supposed to make an appearance at the club room. Shoot! I'm afraid this will have to be the end of our little tour, but let me leave you with one more tip. You see, here at Blueberry, we have lots of extracurricular tasks that you could do called Blueberry Quests, or BBQs for short.
Barbecues?
That's what some people have associated it with too. Don't worry.
I am pretty sure the majority of the population associates BBQ with barbecue.
It's
I
hard
mean,
not
we literally
to.
have a fire type Elite Four member. How could they not?
It's literally writes itself. It's one of those things. They started to write down ideals and stuff, and they go, wait, BBQ. We have a chef who happens to be a fire type trainer.
Traino.
Be like, our mind's just really driven off the rails here, folks.
Ragnarok.
They're sort of like missions that the school assigns to students out and about in the terrarium.
Okay, this is how you get more of the legendaries.
Right.
If you take on the tasks, you'll end up talking to somebody at the entrance named Snacksworth, and depending on how many of them that you do, you will end up receiving a thing called a legendary Pokemon treat. They have treats for the following Pokemon. Let me pull it up real quick.
It's like a biscuit, but
Right.
of higher status.
It's in a donut box. What are you talking about?
It's like a variety of different
You're right.
donuts.
It's
So-
an everything bagel.
So what, we can
Yeah.
capture a Homer Simpson later? That was so easy.
Yeah. But yeah, the Pokemon that... Okay, I guess there were version exclusives. Okay, so...
It's just, you have to do the group quests and those kind of nullify it.
Yeah. In Scarlet, you have access to Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Ho-Oh, Latios, Groudon, Reshiram, Solgaleo, and Glastrier.
Okay. Good start.
Violet, with me, has Lugia, Latias, Kyogre, Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, Zekrom, Lunala, and Spectrier.
That's quite a lot, actually.
And then, like, the
And
trio
then,
leaders are from the group quests only.
yeah, those are Rayquaza, Kyurem, and Necrozma. The ones that are available in both versions, from what I am gathering just now, would be Kubfu, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres.
Well, I definitely gotta get Kubfu. Gotta get my Kung Fu bear.
Every bear was kung fu fighting.
I mean, I could also teach you how to transfer up Pokemon.
That's true, too.
You might be asked to have your Pokemon do some auto battles or to catch specific Pokemon. Those sort of things. You never know what the next BBQ might be or where you'll need to go to carry it out. If you can do what's asked of you, you'll end up earning Blueberry points, also called BP.
The gas station.
British Petrol.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
BP is the kind of school currency you can use in the cafeteria or at the school store. You might be able to use it for club activities in the future too. Anyway, long and the short of it is that you should do BBQs to get yourself BP. And that's it from me. Sorry for having to dash, but I really must be off now. Enjoy your time at Blueberry Academy.
What the?
Hello, Blitzel.
Hey, is this this is Blackcross's phone, right? It's me, Carmen. I heard the news. You got picked for the Blueberry Academy's exchange program, right?
Yep.
Ha! One of my teachers told me. Never thought we'd be fellow students. Anyway, you should totally come show your face. It's been too long already. Now, let me think. Where could we meet up? Oh, have you been to the terrarium?
I'm in it right now.
There's a space called the Central Plaza right in the center of the dome. I'll meet you there. Don't keep me waiting if you know what's good for you.
That's Carmen for you.
Now then, let's keep her waiting. And look up. Behind you.
Yeah,
You'd be chilling.
they're just a chilling.
We're asleep.
Also, that's a weird set of water fountains.
It's for different
It's for
Pokemon
Pokemon.
heights. Also, look, when I move around, I look like a Kirby villain.
You do.
We both do. Kirby villains are weird.
They're awesome.
They are the eldritch horrors of video gaming.
Yeah, you first start off cutesy little critters, and then all of a sudden you get some kind of...
Not always.
Okay, well, either way.
I mean, Mark's all, like, even without knowing what was going on with Mark's, you could probably guess from the look of it on his face something wasn't right with him.
Ah.
Bellossom, the flower Pokemon, and the evolved form of Gloom. Due to the effect of the Sunstone, it is now active during the daytime. It likes to dance in pools of sunlight.
And yet it's nighttime.
Probably still some Prevo instincts.
I have two things to say. One is a question, and the other one is the trade so you can get your relic.
What's the question?
Did Chris ever finish the Pokédex for Kitakami?
Yeah.
Quilligan, the
Ursaluna?
spiny armor Pokemon, and the evolved form of Chespin. It's protected by a sturdy shell. The shell is also very heavy, which naturally strengthens its lower body. Also, when we say complete, we mean complete.
Okay.
Yeah, hang on and I'll show you.
But
I find it so puzzling why they had to go through the trouble of doing two different buttons for being able to access the phone. Like, you already had the Y button to access the map. Why not just go into there for the Pokedex?
I see what you mean.
That's the Blueberry Dex.
I know.
Ursaluna isn't in the Blueberry Dex.
I know. I was just looking to see how many's in this one that I need to catch and all.
There's 240 Pokemon.
That is a lot. Well, hello, Toucan Sam.
Well, it's less a lot, more just a couple of Pokemon are shared between dexes.
Ah.
I will never understand why they thought it was a good idea to have Dynamo, Electric, and Electros be shared between 3 dexes.
Someone was upset.
Someone's a fan.
Thank you.
Like, the Terrarium, it made sense because we're in Unova. There was no reason for it to be a Kitakami. Oh, by the way, that Woodpecker Pokemon that you caught earlier?
Yeah.
You're fighting its final evolution.
A woodpecker.
Contrary to what most people think, toucans are part of the same family of birds as woodpeckers.
But
so it makes sense.
I feel like this is a level of Digimon that no one talks about in Pokemon.
It's not Digimon.
The toucan is also a cannon.
It is not Digimon.
Well, at least
to say Digimon would be to say like Magikarp, like suddenly evolving into like Machamp.
That's fair. You got me there.
Machamp with a Viking axe.
And a cat head. Toucanon.
No, it had a walrus head.
Oh.
Because it starts as a fish.
Toucanon, the cannon Pokemon, and the evolved form of Trumbeak. The compressed gas in its beaks launch seeds, the compressed gas in Toucanon's beak launches seeds with such force that they can shatter large boulders.
I'm going to start up a trade now to give you your Rowlet.
Thank God there isn't one of the quests to be to trade between people.
Just out of curiosity, what's with the glowing and them hopping?
Oh, that
it means that they're
shows
not in my Pokedex yet.
Yeah, it shows that you could help a person out with giving them dex entries.
Oh.
So, for instance, Arcaludon, Dugong, and Duosion are not in Rio's dex. And what Pokemon do you have, Rio, that wouldn't be in his?
As well as Chinchou, because I don't know where to find a Chinchou.
Oh, Chinchou is found in the canyon.
Quite a lot, but I'm on a page with just a Rowlet and, like... It's in the canyon?
Yeah. I would have figured it'd be in the polar biome because of deep sea stuff, but nope.
I thought it was in coast. I found a lantern in coast. Why would I...
That's pretty cool that that's how you can tell who doesn't have what, because that'll help them complete their Pokedex as much as them helping you complete yours. I kind of like that feature.
Yeah. So, Rio, I think I realized just recently why Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde aren't in Scarlet and Violet.
Why?
Why?
Game Freak didn't want to go through the trouble of figuring out how Xerneas would auto-battle.
Fair enough. Ooh, item. Rare candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. Fucking yum!
Yeah. I only saw a bolt of lightning.
I'm not an electric type.
It dashed right in front of me so quickly it felt like lightning. I do not have
Speaking of electric type,
I do not have an Executor though.
I mean, you did catch one.
The Alola, did I get the did I get a regular one?
It wouldn't really matter. They share a page.
They do?
Yeah. Because they're both only from this dex.
This is the only instance of such a thing occurring in Scarlet and Violet, if you are not including Tauros.
Interesting.
And I think the only Pokemon of like that you can get from the games that doesn't have a dex entry aside from like
Well,
is
interesting.
I think it's Berserker. Or no, is that has a dex entry, doesn't it?
Berserker, Weirdeer, regular Ursaluna, Alolan Raichu, Galarian Meowth, Alolan Meowth, Alolan Persian, the Hisui starters, Hisuian Lilligant, Hisuian Voltorb and Electrode, Hisuian Braviary, Hisuian Avalugg, Hisuian Sliggoo, and Hisuian Gudra. Oh yeah, Hisuian
All the
Sneasel
main
and
ones that you can
Sneasler.
get in the game.
Alolan Meowth, Alolan Persian.
Oh gosh.
I feel as
Technically,
though I
Weirdeer.
opened a can of worms.
Yeah, no kidding.
They never should have separated regional forms. Alolan Rattata and Raticate have never been in any freaking game outside of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I'm sorry, but this is just one of my many frustrations.
I
As
learned
we
that
have known.
Metagross is decently big.
What about you, Metagross?
It is a serious biggin, is what the person said.
Oh.
Let's see what this one. Got a Magmar already.
A fire type, one at that.
Actually,
I didn't
technically,
even see that Esper.
I could evolve a Magmar, couldn't I?
Do you have the Magmarizer?
I believe I just got one from the Pokedex thing. We'll find out in just a sec.
I mean, it doesn't really matter if you use it or not. You could run into Magmortar in raids.
Yeah, true. But I figure I save the time since I've got the item. Let's see.
Oh, hey, I found a Robska outbreak.
Woo!
Yep.
Try to find the Latias in the Savannah biome.
Oh, I have to give it to the Pokemon, huh?
Yeah, it needs to be a held item.
And does it need to be leveled up, or is it trade?
It's a trade item.
Of course it is. Oh well.
Just as it is with the Electrolyzer, the Upgrade, the Metal Coat, the Dubious Disc, the King's Rock.
Noted. So who's missing a Pokedex entry of either of those Pokemon?
I've got my entire dex filled.
Of course you
I
do.
have all the trait evolutions covered.
Oh, well. Guess that's what I need. Alright, we'll get around to that whenever we do.
What's exactly stopping you from doing it now?
What are you two doing right now? Aside
I'm
from...
flying around as a Latias.
Alright then, well. We'll pop up a trade then.
Oh, is it just because I'm not doing anything?
Well, whoever's available.
Hang on, let me just get back to the spot I was at. And desync. Alright, open the portal. Link trade.
Alright. Electabuzz.
Electa.
Electabuzz.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright. Now, Magmar.
I heard that as Mad Marv. Sorry if you hear me chewing. I had some chocolate covered candy oranges.
It's fine.
Electivire, the Thunderbolt Pokemon. When it gets excited, it thumps its chest. With every thud, thunder roars and electric sparks shower all around.
Let's got that entry.
I don't recognize that text entry. I think that one's a new one. Kind of a rarity with the fact that they just kind of rehash older dex entries from a majority of most of the Pokemon in this game. Well, the returnees anyway.
Right.
Magmortar, the Blast Pokemon. When shooting 3,600 degree Fahrenheit fireballs from its arms, its body takes on a whitish hue from the intense heat. I guess I could also have you get the data for this.
Okay.
Because I have another your form flashing up and down.
Okay. Oh, that one. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the B instead of the A.
Did we just take a drink at the same time?
I wouldn't know.
I am back. Also, perhaps in pain.
Oh,
Pain is
dear.
unrelated.
Okay.
Needs to do pie her back.
Okay.
Let's see, what else? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm also really happy that Esper is back in the game.
Hey, Gloom.
Honestly, I don't know what. Like, I'm glad it's there, knock on wood, but like, what about the Esper family screams tropical?
Nothing. I'm really glad it's there.
It was there in Sword and Shield too.
It was?
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, it was the first time they appeared in a regional dex since X and Y.
I really don't remember this.
It was in the base game.
I just don't remember. Behold, trainer battle.
Every single person holds their hand like as if they have like a muscle spasm.
It looks it, doesn't it? More protect.
Oh, by the way, the only prize that you end up getting from this isn't even something that is exclusive. Like, it's just more BP if you fight all the trainers.
Well, I figured as much.
Excuse me. Okay, after you get out of that battle, there's a Froakie nearby me.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go into photo mode so that way it doesn't end up encountering me regularly. But yeah, for these battles, you need to think competitively.
Or do what I did and have a combo of Boom Burst Hyper Voice with a Zazooian Zoroark.
Rio,
It hits
not,
hard.
Do not hit that thing. That's the Froakie that I'm wanting Chris to get a hold of. Go into your camera so that way it doesn't attack you.
They don't attack. They like to watch from a distance.
Oh.
I'm just gonna sit here doing this.
It's kind of cute. He had a little question mark.
I don't remember. Chris, did you play Sun and Moon or no?
I have not.
His last game prior to Sword and Shield was Platinum.
Okay.
Again, he missed Black and White. He missed Black 2 and White 2. He missed X and Y.
Okay.
He missed Oras. He missed Sun and Moon. He missed Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
I get that there's a lot that I missed.
I'm never taking this helmet off.
Moonblast on Kingdra. Yeah. I tried warning you about the trainer battles.
Yeah, and this one's no joke.
And this is one of the side of the road trainers.
How are you able to use that? You don't even have hands. You just used Helping Hand so that way it could die.
It would die with help.
It's like, you want help dying, good sir? I can surely give you a helping hand. Ooh, nice idea. Using hypnosis to put it to sleep.
Please tell me it's not what I...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to say. It's like, is it nocturnal?
You mean it has insomnia?
Insomnia, nocturnal.
Plenty of Pokemon come out at night that are nocturnal that don't have insomnia.
Right.
I wish there were better hairstyles in the game.
Even with the DLC stuff?
Yeah. I don't like uniform hair.
Oh.
Don't blame him.
Monster Hunter has spoiled me when it comes to hairstyles. I will say that.
Oh, speaking of, did you hear that they are going to have another one in the like the Game Awards?
Another one.
Another announcement?
No, they announced another Monster Hunter.
Oh,
at Game
the
Awards.
new Monster Hunter game.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Monster Hunter Wilds.
Honestly, I stopped caring about it. We all know that they're just gonna praise the fuck out of The Last of Us.
The Last of Us didn't win Game of the Year.
They
It only
didn't.
got nominated for one category, and that's like TV show adaptation.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3 won, and then freaking Tears of the... I think not Tears of the Kingdom. Spider-Man 2 was elected for like 7 categories and got
Chestnut.
first in none.
Chestnut, the spiny armor Pokemon, and the evolved form of Quilladin. When its allies are in trouble, it creates a shield with its arms and uses its own body to block attacks. I named mine Optimus because I think back then it had access to the move Rollout.
Oh, okay.
Now, what was it that you were saying about Baldur's Gate?
It got Game of the Year.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that, and that was really cool. The director was decked out, well, not completely decked out, but I mean, he wore a suit of armor.
Blech. Excuse me.
Which I thought was pretty cool.
Seems like we can't go a single one of these streams without me belching.
Or me dying of laughter.
That was fine. I think the belching thing is the one that needs to be improved on. I just it feels rude.
Could be worse.
How could it be worse?
Farting. Like a loud fart.
So, like what happened with Daniel in that one blooper?
Which one? I forget.
I know it wasn't Nerd Thomas, but it was it involved one of your friends trying to be in the like a futon. I think it was the same person who went tra-la-la-la.
Oh, Brandon.
It involved a skit within the Delmar show, and he was just like, I have become one with the futon. Meh. And then you just hear like a from Daniel. And then you just fall onto the floor laughing, camera held in hand and everything.
Oh, gosh, I forgot. I see it. It's like I saw a YouTube post, and I'm like, I bet it's right up here, and it's like, there it is.
Do you have the Cottony as well, or do you have...
I want to say I do, but I'll encounter it just to make certain.
Oh, fun fact! Froakie was actually the first Pokemon I ever got a plushie of.
The very first?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, this is gonna get annoying.
I did not know the substitute doll floats.
Yeah, just a bit.
Okay, hang on. I was gonna have you wait until the substitute was.
He brought it back.
Okay. Okay, I'm taking a picture of the substitute doll Pokedex style. Why not?
Oh, good Lord Almighty. This is gonna get annoying real quickly.
Did my character just do a weird animation when it did that?
I didn't even notice.
I was not looking.
Also, why did I just use Max Potion? Should have used full restore or something. Because it's still paralyzed.
Okay, yeah. I was holding my arm over my face.
Oh, because of the Hydro Pump?
Yeah. Also, at the area I was at, it kind of looked like as if I was pissing. Like, rotate the camera real quick. Try to see if you could get it to do Hydro Pump again.
I will try my damnedest. If it can hit.
Okay, maybe not the best angle. Like, try to get it from the side. And not with the Froakie there.
It's kind of hard to with.
That works.
Okay. All right, finally.
Come on, Hydro Pump.
There it goes.
Aw.
Aw.
I mean, I'm
I sent
glad
some
that
example pictures of the hair from Monster Hunter that I was talking about, like
Froakie, the Bubble Frog Pokemon. Its happy-go-lucky look is an act intended to fool its enemies. It will suddenly drop the facade and overwhelm its foe with its blinding speed.
Also, if it wasn't for the fact that it's blinking, I could have sworn its eyes were closed.
Oh, the entire line is like this.
yeah.
That's messed up. Now
Oh,
then,
also,
How is it
before you
messed
run
up?
off from
It's
here,
just like an actual
do you recognize the
frog.
pose?
do what? What's going on? What?
Do you recognize the pose my trainer is doing?
Hop off your Pokemon and then use the camera.
If I can remember what button's the camera.
It's the down button.
Is that the star? Team Star?
No.
No.
No. I can't think of it, to be perfectly honest.
Okay, so for the sake of comparison, hang on. Which one was it? No, not there.
This is the Team Star pose.
No, I don't want to access.
Right.
Wait, can you even see me?
There you are.
Anyways. But yeah, that compared to this.
Right. But, I can't think of what that pose is.
Champion time is your
We're
hint.
gonna have a champion time!
Oh, the champ from Sword and Shield. Am I right, or...
Hooray!
There
I
it
look
is.
like a neon sign. Also, I know that's supposed to be a thing of cotton, but it looks like a popcorn.
It does. Also, I knew I got it, but I couldn't remember right offhand, so...
Yeah.
Oh!
What's the O for?
This.
Spike.
Excuse me.
Uh,
Did you actually name your thing Spike?
Yeah.
Okay, if that's the case, I think I'll send out my own. Where'd you go?
I named him after my, Como wearing Giratina stuff I made years ago.
This is Spyro. Am I taller than you?
A little bit.
Wait, Chris, where are you at?
I'm right here.
We're still over at the beach.
I believe across the waters.
I see ya. Or rather, I see Spike. Wait,
This isn't Spike. This is Spyro.
whichever one is Spike and Spyro.
Spike's the shorter one.
I am the taller one. We're like Mario and Luigi.
Hang on. Okay, yeah, I can tell. I was about to say, I can't tell from this angle, but it's like, now I can.
Yeah.
I look like I'm about to... I look like I'm backhanding you.
Yeah.
Ah.
But,
Oh, fun fact. I'm the same type as your lizard bike.
Really?
Yep. Komao is a dragon fighting type.
Interesting.
And there he goes.
Figured, why not?
To the plaza!
Ah, there they are.
For the plaza!
To the plaza. To the plaza.
So, yeah, things are a bit rough right now.
I'll let you voice her.
Alright. I couldn't agree more. Ah, you have a visitor, Carmen.
Long time no see, Blackcross. I bet you missed me, huh?
Yeah?
Okay, half of me was... I was gonna say that you could have chose the no option and her text would have been like, did all the good memories of you just happen to vanish?
Honesty is the best policy, eh?
Time for me to go. Nice seeing you, Carmen. So long.
Ah, okay. See you around. That's one of my classmates. She's an interesting one. Speaking of classmates, it feels kind of weird seeing you here at my school. And look at you. You haven't changed at all since the last time we met. As for me, well, I've been helping Miss Breyer with her research. We've been to all sorts of regions. It's made my Pokemon a lot stronger than they were the last time we battled.
And by that, do you mean you actually mean you just replaced Morpeko, Mighty? No, I think you still have Mighty Yetta.
I mean, I think you fight her right now.
Yeah, about to say we'll find out, because knowing her, she'll probably just want to fight.
Well, I don't even need to read the text.
Okay.
We have a battle court right here, so let's get into position. Okay, you ready for a double battle? You won't know it hit you.
Okay, yeah, she still has the Mighty Yetta.
I'll give you a special treat since you came all this way. Get ready to eat terrarium dirt!
Technically, the dirt came from our region, so if anything, you're making me eat the dirt of our homeland?
Yeah.
My brain hurts.
My brain always hurts.
You're an outlier. Wait, Rhea, where are you at? I thought we were gonna meet up in the plaza.
I found an outbreak. I want a shiny.
Okay.
I think after the fight, you go straight somewhere else, so like we won't be able to. Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, like the only Pokemon I could think of that she still has is Sinistcha. So where exactly are you biome wise?
Entering the terrarium from coastal. Not terrarium, central area.
Entering from the coastal. Like, are you like by that? Do you mean like entering from central by the coastal?
Yeah.
There you go with the big hits. Maybe I should teach you a lesson or two in kindness, hmm?
Oh, you're one to talk.
Pokemon do not like to go up ramps when they're following you.
Excuse me again. What happened?
New move in the TM maker.
Oh.
Heal block, but it does damage.
number is it?
228.
Oh, psychic noise.
That did not go the way I had planned.
Dartrix, the overrated Pokemon, and the evolved form of Rowlet. This narcissistic Pokemon is a clean freak. If you don't groom it diligently, it may stop listening to you.
Mech does not like Dartrix.
I
Or
can see
Rowlet.
that.
I got so much stronger once I could terrestrialize my Pokemon, but you just had to go and get even stronger, didn't you? You still didn't hold back in battles, huh? Another thing that hasn't changed a bit. Hey, by the way,
He might be a little salty.
have you, run into Kiki yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, Rafiki's sleeping right in front of me.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. If you haven't seen him yet, it's fine. Are you kidding me? What, was this assignment too hard for you? Wait, that's...
What in the world?
I knew it. That's Kieran. He almost saw us.
He looks different.
Shh! Keep your voice down! I thought I told you to train 5 Pokemon to battle with.
Sorry. Things have been really hectic at home this month.
Oh, got it.
I feel that.
So that means you were just okay being this weak forever? That what I'm hearing?
No, I...
Well, since you're so busy, I'll go ahead and do you a favor. I'll write your resignation from the club for you. I don't need people in my club who don't take it seriously.
Wait, Kieran, I'm sorry. Give me another chance. Wow.
I might have some issues. Just some.
Some.
Just some.
Not what you were expecting, huh? Kiki looks different, acts different. He hasn't been his usual self since we got back from the school trip.
Well, that was painful to watch. If it isn't Carmen. And Carmen's new mystery friend. I think I might have heard of you, though. Are you that new kid with the wild backstory?
What a lovely surprise. Just the annoying bozo I didn't want to run into.
Come on now, at least introduce me.
This is Drayton, and he's the worst. He's the strongest trainer at Blueberry Academy. Well, He was, at least.
Beautiful intro, thanks.
This is Blackcross. He's here on a foreign exchange program. He's my friend, and,
What about Kieran? You friends with the guy?
Yeah, we're friends.
I like how the option is just either yes or yes. Oh, I see. That's great. All right, Blackcross. How about I show you to our club room?
Huh? Why do you need to do that?
You haven't joined any of the clubs we've got here, right? Take it from me, you'll have a way better time here if you join one. I'd love to have such an interesting new member. In fact, we better call dibs now. Come with me.
Don't even get a choice.
Hey, hold on! See? I told you he was the worst. Just look at him, assuming he'll end up having us go along with whatever. I'm going with you.
This will be your main base of operations, where you end up going.
And here we are.
Supposed to end up going. I haven't gone there like 3 times. I should.
Hey, are you sure about this? You know, cause of
Kieran? Nah, don't worry, he won't show up here anytime soon.
If you say so.
Anyways, this is the base of operations for the League Club. On behalf of the whole club, glad you're here.
What's this club league? Or league club?
Glad you asked. We Blueberry Academy students have our own Pokemon battle ranking system, the BB League for short. Here in the League Club, we battle each other to train up so we can climb the ranks. We win, we lose, we have a good old rowdy time. Such is our humble club in a nutshell.
You're not wrong, but seriously, how's that going to be a good explanation for new people?
Yep, though I guess we're having less of a good old rowdy time than usual lately.
I'm a member of the club too. I don't show up in the club room very much, though. Just for your information, the top 4 trainers in the league are called the BB League Elite Four. And this annoying toothpaste-haired looking bozo just happens to be one of them. So was that girl you saw me with at the Central Plaza.
Too bad you didn't make the cut, Carmen.
I've just been too busy with extracurricular stuff. I haven't had the time for league matches. If we're talking actual skill, I'm way above any of the Elite Four.
Sure you are.
Yeah, as proof of us beating ya.
That's no lie.
She was holding back.
What'd you think, Blackcross? Fun club, huh?
Oh, sounds fun.
You see that computer over there?
Yeah.
That's where a good portion of your BP is gonna be dedicated.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I can feel the enthusiasm. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, that takes care of it. You're in on trial basis.
going by trial basis. You heard me. As far as the Dracer is concerned, we're clubmates now. Trial-based clubmates. So now you could use this club room as free as you wish. And do whatever with the stuff here. Check out that computer over there, too. It's super helpful. It lets you use your BP to support kids in other clubs. They'll return the favor in different ways.
Huh.
Here, give it a shot, and you'll see what I mean. Try sending that to Mitch in the baseball club. He could help you with your throwing form.
Alright, so...
This basically just allows you to customize the way you throw your Pokeballs.
Right.
Thanks for the support. Wish we could do it in person, but let's try pitching some ideas for new ways to throw. Pitch, because he's a baseball fanatic.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking if I could hold my hand like this, get me? Then if I swing my leg and... Yeah, you know what? I think that'll work. Talking through this with you really helped. We've come up with a real home run here. If you ever want to change the way you throw your Pokeballs, just give me another call. Whoa! You did it! Not bad for your first time. That'll teach me to doubt your skills. Here. I've got a real nice present for you. From one charming catch to another.
He was doubting if you could use the computer.
You could have this too. Put it on and you'll look just like the Dracer. You received the League Club uniform.
It's not a good uniform.
I'll take a look at it and see.
Anyway, feel free to computer it up any way you want. Like I said, we're trial-based clubmates now.
Oh, excuse me.
And that's not all. For a limited time, you can have these snacks as much as you want. Those snacks are all yours, Drayton. Snacks you leave around open and half finished. I wouldn't go near any of them. Who knows how long they've been sitting around. All that explaining left me starving. Think I'm gonna go head over to the cafeteria. If you want to officially join us, maybe we could have a cafeteria date to talk details. What? Be seeing ya. Ugh! That bozo! Seriously, what is his problem? And a cafeteria date? What does he even mean by that?
Well, a date is...
Oh, no, I know what a date is! Were you seriously about to explain it to me? Sorry. Being in here puts me on edge.
You're always on edge. What are we talking about?
Let's go somewhere else. Someplace people won't bother us. I know. Let's go to your room.
Yeah, we hadn't been there yet. About the same shape of it.
Well, it looks like this is your room. Most BB students live in the dorms, you know. So, what do you think? How's it compared to the dorm rooms back at your school? It's about the same.
Yeah, literally.
What? Psh, that's no fun. Well, you could come and have a look at any... You could come and look at my room later, too, if you want. Oh, but I got distracted. There's something I need to tell you. It's about Drayton and... well, Kiki. Kiki is... well, you saw how he is. He's scaring me nowadays. Ever since we got back from Kitakami, it's like he's become a totally different person. He's battling and training every day, even cutting back on sleep.
I don't remember this page.
He's definitely gotten stronger. Drayton used to be the strongest student here, but Kiki beat him flat. Now Kiki's the president of the League Club and BB League champion.
Oh, wow.
I guess he must be pretty busy. Barely talks with me anymore. Oh well. He's probably just going through a rebellious phase. Kieran's changed, but you've stayed the same. If Kieran's down to just one friend these days, I'm glad it's you. Keep sticking with him, would you?
Sure.
Thank you. And there's one more thing I need to tell you about.
It's about Drayton.
Ugh, Drayton! Don't trust that knucklehead! He might seem like a slacker, but don't let him fool you. He's up to something.
Probably trying to retake his position.
He's a real annoying super jerk. He barely even goes to class. He's had to repeat the same year 3 times. Point is, don't let your guard down around him. Ever. If you're going on a date, I mean, you're going to hang out with Drayton later, right? I'd go with, but I don't finish this report up today, I'm gonna be real in trouble. I'd love for you to join the League Club. But if Drayton gets you into any trouble, or gives you any trouble, don't be afraid to give him a good sucker punch.
Well.
Also, you might be noticing on the far right of your screen that your stuff has been increasing.
What's... oh, you mean the... money and all that?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
The scores count for all 3 of us.
Oh, wow. So that thing's going to be going at a 90 mile an hour.
Okay, Rio, find a Wild Terra Pokemon.
No, that one's for Chris.
No, we could still do it.
What is it?
Press the left button on the D-pad.
I thought the red one's only the person.
No,
that
not
it's
the
assigned
left,
to
the
the
right.
computer.
Oh, the right? Oh, wow. Huh. So these are all the different goals that I have.
Yeah, and you could actually exchange some of them to do something else at the cost of BP.
Right. Hmm.
Take my advice, skip the ones that ask of you to catch a Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, those are easy ones, obviously.
Well, okay, maybe not to catch the Pokemon, but like take pictures of certain a Pokemon with certain types.
Oh. I got you then.
Well, I guess maybe catch because I know with you barely got the types down to a T.
Yeah. Let's see.
You know, you could
It didn't
actually
clear out the Battle of Wild Terra Pokemon, did it?
You do what?
I don't know. Hold on, go back into the terrarium. You just passed the terrarium. Now press the right button.
Right button.
No, on the D-pad.
I realize that. There we go.
Okay, yeah, that cleared it out. It's that's your quest now, Rio.
Which one?
Yours is to make a sandwich.
Okay.
Why are you sounding like Stitch?
Because he can.
Okay.
You know, I feel like if you were to pitch it up a little, you probably sound like Elmo.
No.
You made a terrible mistake keeping me around.
Elmo is forbidden.
What do you mean almost forbidden?
Let's see.
Elmo is
Could you repeat that? Emma couldn't quite understand you.
Oh, so much more to the planet laboratory. Would you give me a nickname, motherfucker?
It was not Donald Duck I was doing. It was Stitch gibberish.
Oh, my bad.
Finish the down to the clips.
All I heard was, there's the Donald who dips.
We gotta do a battle someday. Like, I know not gonna be that good, but like, it'd be fun.
Yeah, we need to eventually.
I mean, you and Rio could probably do one. Now remember, you could check the right of the D-pad to see which ones you need.
Right.
Okay, take a picture of a Pokemon that's swimming. You would need to go to one of the water holes, or...
Right.
Well, actually, I think that might be a water hole. You can find Sobble just swimming sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you don't have the thing unlocked. Let me just slowly descend. Okay,
Hi
see
there,
you.
Blackcross. It's me, Zerno. I see you've been taking care of a good number of those BBQs. Up until now, you've only had access to entry-level stuff. Seeing how you handle that, I think we can give you access to regular quests. Keep up the good work, would you? See you around.
In case you were wondering what that voice was supposed to be, Rio, he based Cyrano's voice off of Uncle Remus from Song of the South.
I have never seen Song in the South.
Okay, where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Oh. Maybe we should go to the coastal biome.
Hang on, I want to do a sneak.
There's a Rhyhorn over here that's not... Okay, the Doduo. Now send a Pokemon out. You need to chuck a ball at them with that nut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just hit the ZR button.
There it goes.
And now you're next. One of us has to travel over 500 yards.
I think that might be me. Let's see. Yep.
Yeah. Although I think we all can cover that. I lost you again.
With the power of science. That's just it.
Give your Pokemon a nice washing. That requires you to go into the picnics.
Right.
Rio, you could probably take care of both of those, seeing that you need to make a sandwich anyway.
Yeah.
Are you still near the watering hole? Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. See? Battle 30 Pokemon while doing an auto battle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You're gonna have to read that one. 14.
Catch the Pokemon that matches the hiss you've been given. What?
15.
Ooh, I like doing those. Hold on, let me make the sandwich real quick.
Oh, okay.
16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. No, wait. This was 30. Or was... Which one
Is
was
that the right kind of sandwich, or did I need to do a sour one?
Hey, could you look at the to-dos?
One moment.
I'm looking. I need to make a sour. Don't yeah, the 30 isn't there anymore, so you did it.
I didn't receive a notification for it.
I got it when I finished the sandwich. I thought I made the right sandwich. I did not make the right sandwich.
What kind of sandwich were you trying to make?
I needed to make a sour. I was making a 3-ingredient one.
Oh. Yeah, I usually just avoid the sandwich making ones. But just because Chris is kind of low, we are just doing as many as we can. Dugtrio, the mole Pokemon, a Alolan form. Its shining gold whiskers are advanced sensors that can detect vibrations from sounds several miles away. Oh, by the way, you're in the wrong cave for Drillbur.
Oh, I figured it would show up in any other cave, but I guess not, huh?
Rio, head over to here!
Wait, what?
Shiny?
There's a shiny Rhyhorn, and I can't attack it because I am a Latias, and it will attack a shiny!
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Head to the watering hole, quick!
I'm doing the sandwich. I'm trying.
One of you do it!
I'm trying. Come on.
Sandwich.
Just run away!
Okay. Yes. Cool. All right.
Oh.
Over in Savannah, right?
Yeah, I'm near the big hole with water in it. I am trying to not attack this Rhyhorn, but I'm also trying to make sure to keep track of it.
Alright. Let me see if I can find you. Surely to goodness, it can't be hard to find a red beacon.
I'm right here, behind you. I can't move away from here. Turn around.
I can't find you.
I'm at one of the water holes. I'm at one of the ones close to the entrance.
Okay.
Like entrance from terrarium or entrance from central?
The terrarium!
Alright.
Get back here, Rhyhorn!
I'm on my way.
Okay, Chris. Ah! Don't attack! Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Where are
I'm trying my best to describe it to you. Turn around! I am near the rocks! Wrong way!
Okay, first of all, calm down. Second of all, I'm trying to look for Latias. And I'm not finding
I
you.
lost the Rhyhorn.
Oh.
I lost the...
Oh. No! I just got here.
Oh my god. You were so close.
At least it wasn't a rare Pokemon.
That's two now. First Braviary, now this.
Sorry, Meg.
I couldn't even describe it to you without it despawning.
I feel like they should have had the Rotom phone flying around with the Pokemon, so you could at least still have the map. So
It is bullshit that they don't have the map function. I'm just worried that when I was trying to guide you over to it, the Rhyhorn ran in front of me and I attacked it. I'm sorry for yelling at you, Chris.
It's fine. What the frick? Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, what the frick is that thing? But it's like, oh.
Wait, wasn't one of the things that you need to do is fight a Terra Pokemon?
I think so. Hang on.
Terrestrialize your Pokemon, defeat it, take a photo of Pokemon flight. Wild
Nope.
Pokemon flight.
Alright. Meanwhile, I need to figure out which cave it is I need to go to.
You need to go to the one in the polar biome.
Of course.
There's a fly-to spot for it anyway.
Right.
I just feel like a dick for drill instructing you guys now.
We're good. It was panic, and there was a shiny.
The thing is that I was trying to tell Chris where to go, and he was going the complete opposite direction of what I was telling him.
This might sound like me insulting, but I'm gonna say Chris is like Leon. He has pants with direction.
Are you?
Huh?
Rio was asking your sense of direction.
Well, I'm not familiar with the map, for starters.
No, it's just like I was telling you to head the... I was trying to tell you to go one way, and you were going a complete different way.
I'm fighting the Doji.
The one time I actually run into a shiny on stream, and I can't do a thing about it to prevent it from despawning. Hang on, I'm actually gonna see if I accidentally attacked it, and that's what happened. What does the Dex have to say about Rhyhorn? I did! No!
Oh. I have become Death, Destroyer of Shinies. Okay, Nick. It happens to the best of us.
Wait, it registered for both?
Huh?
Yeah, if you have multiples of the same quest, it'll register for them all.
No, like... The Rhyhorn I defeated, it registered the gender of both.
Oh, I don't... Yeah, I don't know about that one. I found the Drillbur.
Oh my god. You have no idea how defeated I am over this. This is probably cosmic payback for trying to hunt Litwick as a specific gender.
Oh. Okay. Well.
The universe works in mysterious ways. And my nose itches.
What's that got to do with the thing you mentioned earlier?
You found a wild score, bunny.
Okay. So, Rio, if I were to take the pictures of Dialga, Palkia, and Garatina all over again, where would you suggest that I'd take them?
I'd say Palkia maybe either the polar biome or on the... I forget what the name of the mountain in Paldea is.
I was thinking of doing the Glaciato Mountain, but I felt like I was getting a lot of Pokemon in colder places. I already had Hisui and Samurott, Hisui and Braviary, and Hisui and Avalugg already in the polar biome.
Could also do like the ruins over behind the Psychic Gem.
Alphanata?
Yeah. Because of Spear Pillar.
Okay.
And it's got a lot of pillars.
I guess. If you're wondering where I took the pictures at specifically for those, it was close by Chinpao's little tomb.
I figured.
Okay, so you mentioned Palkia. What about Dialga and Giratina?
They could also be in that same spot, or like Giratina in the depths of Area Zero, and Dialga. I guess Timeless Woods, or maybe a top.
Because I was also thinking maybe having them at the highest peak of Paldea.
That could have them at the top of Ogre Mountain or Oni Mountain. I think it's Oni Mountain.
Oh, you mean like where the crystal pool is?
Yeah.
I kind of already did that with Arceus.
Arceus is kind of related to him. And Arceus, Palkia, and Dialga are always depicted as at the top, like the highest point, whereas Giratina is at the lowest point.
Is Seal considered an ice type?
Dugong
It
is.
is a water
Okay,
type.
well, thankfully, Dugong's right behind it. No, that was a seal. Dadgummit. Oh well.
So a part of Seal's design kind of got lost in translation to the third dimension. Its tail is supposed to resemble water spouting out of a fountain.
Ah, okay. Oh, well, I'll catch you. You're a nice type. Alright, so let's see.
Pick up items off the ground 10 times. What? What's going on, Rio?
Look at the stream.
Ah.
Can you turn the camera a bit, Chris?
Do what? Oh, turn the camera.
Look up at the iceberg.
I see a glimpse of it.
I want to show you how
It is so weird to see Dartrix flying.
Yeah.
Decidueye, the Aeroquill Pokemon, and the evolved form of Dartrix. It cunningly conceals Aeroquills in its wings. It launches these quills with such precision that they can pierce a pebble at over 100 yards. Yeah, he's like a little puppy.
And disappeared as soon as he touches the cold water.
He runs like a happy puppy.
I'll catch you later.
Oh, see you, Rio.
It's 3 a.m.
Was there a reason why exactly you wanted us to stream this late?
Mostly because I figured why not, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
After battling
Good night.
this... Alright, good night.
See you, Rio.
I say after this battle, I'll probably end the stream.
Okay.
Let's see.
I still can't believe we are ending it off on me finding a shiny only for it to be defeated.
It happens.
It's just like, I look away from my screen for 1 second, and it runs towards me, and then Latias just auto-battles it.
Alright then. I think we've... Let's see. If I can remember which buttons to press. Okay. Yeah. So, what were we doing? The, oh, the quest bar. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. So for each one we complete, that goes up, I take it?
Mm-hmm. And now with that one, you just need to auto battle.
Okay.
Well, you just got rid of the auto battle one.
Oh. I didn't know I did. Okay. The one that I read was,
Although you
make a
did
TM.
end up. Well, you clicked on one again, and it said defeat 10.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, we just learned firsthand today why it is exactly that the auto battle functions with synchronization is flawed.
Yeah. Especially depending on if you're trying to capture certain ones and stuff.
Oh, when you're playing as the Pokemon, you can't catch anything.
Exactly.
Take a Pokemon photo of a wild Pokemon in flight. Claim victory in a Terra raid battle.
Oh, this one's easy.
Sorry if I'm not talking too much. That Rhyhorn broke my spirit.
It's alright. Really gotta learn which button it is. There it goes.
That one you need to go onto your picnic and use the wash function.
Okay, so let's see. Picnic.
Now just go over to Bernadette, for instance.
and press the X button.
Gotcha.
Or, okay.
There it goes.
The catching X-type Pokemon is the one you usually would skip.
Ah, okay.
Is there a reason why you're constantly fighting Duosians?
I don't know. They just pop up in the area for some reason.
I mean, you could also run away from them.
Five more. Does picking them up from the water count as ground?
Yes.
Okay.
If you have a Pokemon that's capable of flight, you could also use that as a way to pick up items. Hence why I have my Latias with me.
Ah.
Successfully sneak up on a Pokemon.
Take a photo of a wild water type Pokemon.
Simple enough. I'm right next to the water. There it is.
It doesn't need to be in the center of the shot, just so long as you have the picture.
I'm very particular.
Oh, and as long as you have yourself up close to it.
Why is it not... Why is it not confirming it?
Hisuian Quillfish isn't a water type. No way!
What?
I just redeemed myself!
What happened?
I ran into a shiny Chansey!
Oh, nice. There we go.
Well, that certainly got my mojo back!
Find 3 Ditto... What? Ditto
Oh,
blocks?
God, those things. I'll explain to you in a moment what those are. I'm in the middle of catching a Chansey. Oh, God, it has double edge.
Well, it's in the coastal biome, so I'll warp there and we'll figure out from there, I guess.
Come on. No, do not just attack it. I am learning my lesson. Oh, God. Please, let me catch this thing. Yes! Woo! Man, I needed that! Okay,
So, what about this Ditto block that I need to know?
okay. Let me just fly over to there.
Okay.
Okay, you see those blocks?
Oh, yeah, those.
Sometimes a Ditto will transform into them. You could tell by whether or not if it is blue-ish purple and it has a face on it.
And they're going to be in the caves mostly, right? Or...
Well, look at what it says. It says find 3 Ditto blocks in the coastal biome.
Right. Oh, they're literally just out in random parts of the coastal biome. Okay. I was thinking since, you know, Dittos mostly spawn in caves sometimes. Didn't think that...
Not in Scarlet and Violet, they don't.
Oh, and also, too, we're dealing with the Alolan Ditto, so they probably be...
No! Ditto doesn't have an Alolan form. The only time it ever shows up in caves was in Cerulean Cave. Speaking of which, I have found a Ditto block. 1 down, 2 to go.
Really?
Okay, none over here. Maybe there's some over on the beach. No, not on this one. Okay. Is there an A right here? Nope. Ah! I ran into a dupiter. And now I ran into a torkoal. Okay, there's none up on this ledge. What about down here? Is there a ditto block on this? Nope. Okay, now I'm back where I started. No, I don't want to fight you, Dupiter. You are looking for the ditto blocks, right?
If I can find any, so far I haven't had any luck.
Okay. Over here. Okay, back.
Is there any over in this spot? No. How about over here? Okay, none on that end. Okay, they're not on this. Maybe they're over at the bridge. Found one!
So that's 2 now.
Okay, before I click on this, actually, you're relatively close by to where I'm at. You see a bridge over there?
Yeah.
Head over to it. This is what we are looking for.
Okay, I've been looking for the right one. I just haven't seen it. Also, ditto. Oh my fucking god. Mech, you are going to think I am an absolute moron, but I thought it was a Diglett. Well, at least now... I don't know why, but I was reading it as Diglett. I do not know why. That explains why I haven't been able to find it. And now I know what you were talking about. I was like, of course they were in caves. Of course there was an Alolan form. And it's like, no, wait, Ditto, not Diglett. My brain was being so fucking moronic, it's not even funny anymore.
Hasn't been the first time. After all, you thought the Dunsparce was a stinking bug.
Well, what else does it look like?
It's a snake.
The ugliest looking snake I've ever seen, arguably, but I digress.
Hey, snakes aren't really meant to be lookers.
Some can be cute depending on the person you talk to. I'm sure they would look at a Dunsparce and be like, that is not a snake, my friend. But at least now I know what I need to look for. And obviously, if it is a Ditto, it's going to blend in its surroundings. Or at least you would think that, right?
I think I might know why you were thinking of Diglett.
Why?
Because of the Diglett fetch quest in the Isle of Armor.
Maybe. But it was also because of how it's usually spelled. Like, I get that...
DigletT. Compared to Ditto.
Like I said, it's stupid, but...
Sometimes brain no think good.
No kidding. Sweet, what was that I just got? I don't think I've ever seen that. Now then, can I catch you, please? Can you not be a sore stickler and kill yourself? Of course, that's gonna be a sore stickler.
I just realized your choice of words could very much be taken out of context.
Well, I'm dealing with a muck, so...
No, just the fact that you said, could you not be a sore stickler and kill yourself?
I see what you mean now. I see what you mean. Poor choice of words, in fact, on my behalf.
Very poor choice of words.
I should say the phrase, and do not kill yourself.
Life is good.
Oh, I think I found it.
Where?
So, I'm right in front of a bridge, and I saw what looks like a blue brick. I think it might be that.
It's kind of hard to tell with Ditto. It's really good at blending in with its surroundings.
Well, on the each ends of the bridge, it's like red and yellow. There's one blue sticking out.
Hang on, I'm trying to... I'm gonna try to see where it is that you're talking about. Oh, I know where you are. I just need to make it over to the bridge myself.
Okay, now I should be able to catch it. Maybe. There it goes. Got muck.
Get mucked.
Also, I need to switch out one of my Pokemons to where it can level up and stuff. I mean, I've got plenty of candies and stuff like that, but I mean, you know, if I ever need it for anything else specifically. Yep, that's it right there. It is a Ditto.
Congrats!
There we go. We got that.
Now what do we do?
Well, I say we go ahead and end the stream for the time being right now.
Yeah, we made some progress in the story. I ran into a Seviper, apparently.
But at least you got a shiny Chansey.
Yeah, I ran into a shiny that I wasn't able to catch. Literally. And I've managed to find a different shiny that I was able to catch. Oh, by the way, remember what I was talking about with shinies and the synchro battles?
Yeah.
That can also happen with the Ditto blocks.
Oh, you find it and it not register?
No. The thing that I'm saying is that Like how you could run into a shiny Pokemon while you're synced up with one of your Pokemon in your party and having it moving around. If you get the Ditto Block challenge, sometimes the Dittos will be shiny.
Well.
And you cannot catch them.
Oh. Wow. That's just a double dick move. It's like that one shiny you're looking for is a Ditto, and then you do the Ditto quest, and you find one conveniently enough, and like you said, you can't catch it. Wow. Wow.
Like, you can't even battle the regular ones.
Right. But to know that a shiny can pop up during those things, whew. I would be steamed. I'd be steamed. If I was trying to go for something like that.
You'd be steamed, huh? You call hamburgers steamed hams. Really? Nothing?
I mean...
You've never heard of the steamed hams meme?
No, I have not.
Okay, before we end the stream, I am gonna need to educate you.
Oh, good lord.
It won't be too long.
I think out of all the memes, I definitely hadn't heard of that one.
It's been 5 years.
That just reminds me of this one person, because I did a review on The Last Guardian, and I talked about how it had came out some time ago, and I hadn't had a chance to play it and stuff like that. One guy commented basically saying, "It's been 7 years," and I'm like, "Has it been?" And I'm like, "No, wait, yeah, it has been." Huh. So, all right, let's take a look at this in case anybody else also don't know. The Simpsons, of course.
Well, Seymour, I made it, despite your directions.
Ah, Superintendent Chalmers, welcome. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon.
Yeah.
Oh, ye gods! My roast is ruined! But what if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Ho, 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 ho. Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
Skinner with his crazy explanations. The superintendent's gonna need his medication. When he hears Skinner's lame exaggerations, there'll be trouble in town tonight.
Seymour! Superintendent, I was just stretching my calves on the windowsill. Isometric exercise. Care to join me?
Why is there smoke coming out of your
He ran
oven,
into
Seymour?
a battle with his angus.
Oh, that isn't smoke.
I saw that.
It's steam. Steam from the steamed clams we're having. Mmm, steamed clams.
Ooh.
Superintendent, I hope you're ready for mouth-watering hamburgers.
I thought we were having steamed clams.
No, I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers.
You call hamburgers steamed hams?
Yes, it's a regional dialect.
Uh-huh. What region?
Upstate New York.
Really? Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard anyone use the phrase steamed hams.
Oh, not in Utica. No, it's an Albany expression.
I see. You know, these hamburgers are quite similar to the ones they have at Krusty Burger.
Oh, no. Patented Skinner Burgers. Old family recipe.
For steamed hams.
Yes.
Yes, and you call them steamed hams despite the fact they are obviously grilled.
You know, one thing I should... Excuse me for 1 second.
Of course.
Oh, well, that was wonderful. Good time was had by all. I'm pooped.
Yes, I should be. Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis?
Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Yes.
May I see it?
No.
Seymour! The house is on fire!
No, Mother, it's just the Northern Lights.
Well, Seymour, you are an odd fellow, but I must say, you steam a good ham.
Help! Help!
That was a meme for quite a while.
You know, on the one hand, I'm not much of a Simpsons person. On the other hand,
I'm not either.
On the other hand, I don't know why I didn't think of that, considering the fact that particular meme's been shown to high hell water, and I didn't even pick up on steam hams? Wow. Shows you how I've been.
Here's hoping Twitch doesn't do anything weird with this.
I doubt it, but you know how things can be and stuff like that. But at any rate, though, yeah, we're going to go ahead and end the stream for the time being right now.
As the sun is setting off in the horizon.
Which horizon? Or are we talking about the glowing thing above our heads?
Yeah.
Ah.
The screens are simulating a sunset.
Ah, fun. But anyway, so ordinarily we would continue next week, but I figured since literally Christmas was literally a week from now and stuff like that, and I've got family.
It's gonna be next Monday.
Yeah, so I've got family plans for that week, so it won't be next week, but the next following week we will pick back up on the Pokemon streams and stuff like that.
Oh, I just remembered, seeing that it's Christmas. Did you hang up Snoopy?
Hang on. Let's see.
You did!
Yeah, it's been up there the entire time. You just couldn't see Snoopy because it's hanged up where my Kingdom Hearts one is.
Oh, hi Snoopy!
But at any rate, though, guys, thank you so much for watching. And for all of those who might be watching it before Christmas, hope you have a wonderful Christmas. For those who watch it after Christmas, happy holidays regardless. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you later.
Snoopy, goodbye!
See ya!